YouTube, it's your boy Fishing Ken.
Hook City.
Y'all know what we out here to do. It's gonna be a little bit of fishing, but I want to make sure I give you guys some good tips as well. I owe you guys a video. I still have to do the how I find brush piles, and I'm gonna be a little bit out of order, but today I'm gonna show you just kind of real quick how what a brush pile looks like on my side imaging and my down imaging, and how I mark those brush piles. I get a lot of people asking, what is it that you're fishing? I can tell you that 90% of the time I'm fishing some type of structure: brush piles, laydowns, old bridges, rock piles, structure, anything like that. So today what I'm going to do for you guys that are asking what I'm fishing, we're going to go over a couple of brush piles, let you see what they look like on my side imaging, on my down imaging. I want you guys just to see what it is that I'm doing, since those questions have been asked multiple times. And then also I'm gonna teach you guys how to mark these brush piles with a buoy marker, so you can come back around, sit on these brush piles and snatch these fish off of them. Get your notepad out if you need one. It's your boy Fishing Ken.
Hook City.
Hook City TV. Let's go, baby. We out here. All right, guys, what I've done here is split my screen so that I can get mapping and side imaging. Right, we actually just found another tree. Let's see if I can navigate while holding this doggone phone. So I'm either gonna show you a down or a side imaging shot of this tree, and it looks like, since I missed it, it's gonna be a little bit of both. All right, let's freeze it right here for a minute. All right, guys, so this is the tree we went over. That's the tree right there. It's actually empty. I'm not really seeing anything on it, so we're probably not going to fish it. I should have let this scroll a little bit more because the tree is showing. I'll use my cursor and go up, kind of highlight that. That's my tree as well, right there. Again, on down imaging, here it is. On my sonar, here it is. So those are the three screens I like to use when I'm looking for something, and then I'll toggle over. The hummingbirds have favorites, and one of my favorites is the mapping and side imaging. I also have the split screen with side imaging when I'm searching, with the down and the traditional 2D. Another one I like to use is side imaging with the sonar, with the mapping. Okay, now, so there's my straight down imaging shot. That gives you a better look at that tree. We're actually gonna try to find us a tree, and that's me zooming in on it. So that's what that thing looks like. As you can see, you're not really seeing a bunch of dots around it. There may be one or two fish hanging here, but it's definitely not loaded. And this time of year, I can just tell you guys from experience on this lake, there are some brush piles that are loaded. So we're gonna take a look at a few more, but that is what your down is gonna look like. Guys, also real quick, make sure if there's something about this video you're not understanding, anything that I can maybe clarify or give you another explanation on it, two ways you can get a hold of me. Of course, is the comment section. I try to do the best I can to at least say thank you if somebody takes the time out to comment. If you have a question, I'd love to try to answer it to the best of my ability. And also, you can hit me up, KennethPierce@gmail.com. I'll have that written out across the bottom of the screen for you. Hey, if you guys got questions, let me know, man. I do the best I can in answering them. Let's find us another brush pile real quick. Find something with some fish on it. Here we go again. I just went over one real quick to check it out. I'm going over some brush piles I don't normally fish, just to see how they're looking right now. But here we go. Here's my tree on side, and that's almost directly over it. But here we are again on down imaging. And that's giving me a little more clarity. It's a little hot. I got the sensitivity up just a little bit. You can tell because it's starting to turn white, as opposed to this has a little more darkness in it. But anyway, as you can see, that is a tree, a standing tree. It does have a couple of fish around it, and about that 18 foot. And if you want to check, you can always go down here to your sonar, your 2D, and know that that is a tree that you're looking at, just to give yourself a little more clarity. That's why I like that screen so much. Let's see if we can get a big screen. this one does have a little bit of fish on it. It's not something I would just stop and get crazy over fishing, but it does have fish on it. All right, guys, here's another tree. Give you a good example of what we're looking at. Here's my side imaging shot of it, and you can see the little darkness behind it. You always want to look for shadows. And here it is again, down imaging. Another example of what we're looking for on these graphs. All right, going over another waypoint now. Going over another waypoint, guys. All right, now that's starting to look a little bit better. It's starting to look like something we want to see. I'm going to show you why. Stop the screen right here. I'm going to show you why I like this. So first we'll go over to this tree and look at it from this angle. Definitely a good brush pile or a good lay down. That is the zoom of it. You see a really good shadow. If you see the dark, that's the shadow. That's not actually the tree. What I like to see here, this tree is looking fuzzy. Anytime it looks fuzzy, it lets me know that there's fish inside, okay? Now that's only from the side imaging. Now, when I go over to the down, let's find the down. All right, here's an example of what I'm saying. When I go over it on down imaging, what I'm seeing here is a lot of dots, guys. There's a lot of dots there, okay? The dots are representations of fish. So let's now see if we can show you guys how we throw a buoy over it. I'm actually gonna have to back out of this and go back over it again. And in doing that, I'll show you guys how I'm gonna throw my buoy marker, all right? Let's check it out. I gotta try to do it all with one hand. I hope you guys appreciate this, because it ain't easy. All right, so before I get there, let me just explain this. When I get to this tree, I'm gonna let it come into the viewer just a little bit, and my transducer is directly behind me at the back of the boat. I'm gonna throw that buoy directly behind me in the back of the boat. I'm not gonna try to throw it 10, 15 yards behind me. I'm gonna put it right behind the boat. Okay, I like to change the screen right here so that I can see it on both screens. Look like we're about to go directly over it, guys. All right, here it is coming into the viewer, as you see, right behind the boat. Right behind the boat. All right. We saw it, we threw it directly behind the boat. Now, this is what I can take note of. I tried my best to go straight over it, which we see it, but it shows here that it's on the left side more than it is the right side. So I know when I go back to that buoy, I'm going to approach it from the left side, okay? Let's check it out. Just to kind of further what I'm saying, once I throw that buoy, a lot of people are going to tell you, don't go back over that brush pile. You're going to scatter those fish, you're going to scare those fish. Man, in this lake, I always check my buoy to see where my placement is. Like I said, I know that I need to approach this thing from the left. In this situation, since I've turned around now, I'm going to be approaching it from the right side. I want to get to the right. There's the buoy, if y'all can see it. All right, I'm going to approach it from the right side, and I look down at my fish finder, and what do I see? I see my tree, and it's right where it's supposed to be. So I know I'm where I need to be. All I'm gonna do now, guys, is make sure I point my boat into the wind and set myself up accordingly. So guys, the buoy marker is out, trolling motor is down. What I'm gonna do now is head back to this buoy marker with the trolling motor this time and make sure I can see it on my front depth finder. That's why it's always a great idea to have a front depth finder. It lets me know what's directly below me. All right, now the boat's facing the wind. I'm in the wind now. I'm approaching my buoy marker just like I said I would be. And we're gonna see if we can find what we marked. It shouldn't be far off, guys. Wind's not high, buoy marker has enough weight on it. We should be good to go. All right, as I'm approaching the buoy, you see how close we're getting to the buoy? Now look what starts to happen on my front depth finder. There's my tree on the front depth finder, all right? This is what we're gonna fish. That's what we're gonna fish. And it's gonna be more of that. Let's see if I can do it with my hand. Showing you a little bit more. All right, there's my tree. I'm gonna hit spot lock on this old trick because this is where I wanna stay. But guys, check this out. There's my buoy marker right there. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's how you successfully throw your buoy marker out to give yourself a reference. Here's my tree. We're spot locked in. Dad is looking like he is ready to go.
Time to go.
It's time to go. All right, guys. It's time to see if this thing produces anything after all that hard work we just did. Here we go. Man, before I get even good set up good, here's Hook City doing his thing.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a bleeder and a feeder.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get him done, but dropped down, and before I could even get my pole unraveled, there's my pole there, couldn't even get it unraveled. Hook City's already in the water and coming back up over his head. That, my friends, is a successful find, mark, fish, brush pile. Guys, I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just trying to get my pole out. I finally got my pole out. And here's old Hook City once again. This doggone brush pile. Got fish on it, I told y'all. That's 2 in a couple minutes. Hey, and just for reference, here's my buoy marker. All right, there's my first one. Finally on the board. It's a good 10-inch fish. Good 10-inch fish. Oh, these old gigantic minnows look like a spot tail, almost big as he is. Can't barely hold on to him. He's strong. Get his butt down there. Hopefully he get in the mouth of a donkey. Well, guys, Dad once again beats me to the punch. Once again, he beats me to the punch and won't let me get my camera out and my minnow on and all that. And this is what he does. Hey, man, you hear that? Is that, what was that?
Hee-haw.
I thought so. God dang, that's a big booty crappie there, Dad. Let me see the booty on that crappie. Ooh, turn it, let me see his back. Woo! Hook City TV. Mr. Hook City himself. They say you ain't new to this.
But we new to this.
Yes, sir. Look at that. 14 and a half and fat. Got it? Another nice 10-piece. While I'm sitting here hung up, I'm out now. Another nice 10-piece. Let's go, Dad. Come on in.
Shit, this thing is still alive.
Come on, play with me if you want to. There's another one. Look, he hit that G. See that? I hope y'all saw that, guys. Something hit that G when I put it down. There's another keeper. I'm gonna make me some natural crappie nibble. Crappie nibbles. If this crappie will let me. They still, but this big old minnow, I can dang near fillet him. See, one, good. Oh man, that's me playing. And look, hey guys, I told y'all what they was gonna do to me. Minnow gone. We'll get back to that in a minute. I want to make me some little nibbles. Ever seen a guy fillet a minnow? That's terrible when I can get a fillet off a doggone minnow. That's a big minnow. Raise it up real slow up out of that brush. He come see it. There he is again. Little smaller fish. I got another real good example for y'all, and this is what it looks like. It's a really good brush pile. Came over, found it on down imaging. Now at the top of this thing, there's a few fish, right? If you see, there's a few fish towards the top. But let me show you something. I was getting ready to leave this brush pile, and I didn't fish it totally like I should have. But if you look down here on the back side of this brush pile, there is a school of crappie with my name on them. So we're gonna see if we can get set up on these crappie on the back side of this brush pile. See if we can do some damage. That is a beautiful picture, guys. If y'all want a picture perfect shot of what it's supposed to look like, there you have it. All right, guys, here's the next brush pile we've just made it to. Give you a closer look at that. You can tell the tree, it was once kind of standing. Looks like it lays over now. Every dot you see is a fish. Here we go again. Another brush pile. Down imaging this time. Went over the top of it. Hope y'all can see that. If you can't, you should be able to see that. A tree, a lot of occupants in it. We're gonna try to break up a happy home. Once again, guys, buoy markers out. Just showed y'all what the brush pile looks like. Now we're gonna try to get it on this front grail so that we can lock in, try to break up some happy home. It's crappie fishing 101, man. If you want to fish structure, these are the things you have to know and understand. It's not hard, but it will take practice. Time on the water, get your catch rate up. Here's my boy. Here comes my tree. Let's see, I might have got off it a little bit. Let's see something. There's my tree and my fish. That's how it works. Alright guys, it's getting late in the day. I figured this was a good one to show y'all. You see here, this is my down imaging shot of it. 2D sonar. This is why 2D sonar just isn't enough anymore. 2D sonar, it will let me see that there's structure down there. This lets me know those are fish down there. On my side imaging, there's a tree with the fish in it.
Another one. Seemed to be a keeper. We check him out.
Alright guys, that's a day of fishing, man. I hope you all enjoyed. For guys that already knew what was going on, man, if there's anything you want to add to that, something that you could possibly see that I did wrong, or something that I could get better at, I'm all for learning, man. I'm no professional, and even if I was, I'd be a fool to not want to learn more than I already know. To those guys that do not have a lot of experience doing it, I hope that video helped. Again, if you need any additional information when it comes to what this stuff looks like or how to do it, let me know, man. I'm definitely an open book. except for when it comes to corgis. Won't be doing too many corgis. But hey, we got a lot of things in store. I am trying to be a little more informative for you guys. Hope y'all are enjoying these videos. Give me some ideas, man. What do y'all want to see? What is it I can explain maybe that I've done out here that you really don't understand? I want to try to help you guys become better fishermen, and hopefully with the comments and responses from y'all, I'll become a better fisherman as well. Sports Fishing Ken, man. Hook City. Y'all stay tuned. We sure got some good stuff planned, man. Some collabs, maybe some challenges. That's all I got for y'all right now. Till next time, man. It's your boy Fishing Ken. We got you.